Hello, everyone. Claire Jones from Clarifications Coaching. Some of you have been asking how I incorporate my coaching practices into my own day-to-day routines, so I started up this video series to go over how I walk the walk as well as talk the talk. So last time I went over how I prioritize sleep time in my routines, and today I'm going to go over how I schedule in physical time. Now, just as a reminder, physical time and sleep time are the two physical needs on the Healthy Mind Platter, which is a framework of the 7 essential areas of your life that should be balanced for optimal brain health. It's a framework that I use in my wellness coaching sessions, as well as a framework that I recommend to pretty much everyone if they're looking for a better life balance and more better brain functioning, essentially. And physical time in particular is really important. Not only does it enhance the capacity for brain plasticity, but it also produces the expected benefits like weight control, disease prevention, and immune system support. But for the brain in particular, it is critical in enhancing the capacity of learning and memory, dealing with the associated mental decline of aging, alleviating stress, depression, anxiety, as well as improving executive functions such as response speed, working memory, moderating unwanted behaviors, and not participating in them if you don't want to, as well as focus time, which is something that we already went over in previous videos. And so most experts recommend that you get between 120 to 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise or 75 minutes of intense aerobic exercise or an equivalent mix of the two per week. So that's 120 to 150 of moderate intensity and 75 minutes of intense aerobic activity or a mix of the two. And so physical time has kind of been a sticky subject for me throughout my life. I've never really enjoyed it. I've not been one to just enjoy running for the sake of running. And it got so bad in elementary school that my father would actually bribe me to participate in sports teams, which only had a limited effect because after a while I got what I wanted and moved on and quit the team. So as an adult, I've really struggled to find a routine that works for me because I realize now how important it is to both my physical functions as well as my mental functions. But there's something that I've always loved over the years, and that is dancing. It doesn't matter when, where, or how, I always find the time to dance, even when I don't intend to. You know, I dance at home in my underwear, I dance in the car on my way to work or to a coffee shop, and I just love dancing. But I can't always dance all the time. So with years and years of experimentation and trying different activities and finding what works for me, I've actually found that I love doing the elliptical, I love lifting weights, and I love incorporating the occasional yoga session as a hefty dose of dancing on the side. And so what that looks like in my week-to-week schedules is going to the gym during the week on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, and then every other Saturday I go to the gym or I go to something called Dance Church, which is basically just a combination of Zumba but more improv. So I call it synchronized flailing to music. It's kind of more suggested dance moves. It's a little more fun. It's a little more loosey-goosey, and you can do whatever you want, but there are suggested moves that the instructor guides the class through, and it's a really fun experience. And so that's kind of how I incorporate physical time into my day-to-day life. And so next time I will start going over the social needs, which is playtime and connecting time. But until then, please subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Instagram at Clarifications Coaching. And as always, feel free to leave any comments or questions below because I love hearing from you guys. So until then, take care. Love you guys. Happy Thursday.